Welcome to A Glimpse into My Life. You should know, as we start, that I'm a creature of habit, and something that I do every single morning is rush to get ready, and I've mastered the art of getting ready in the car, which is actually a lot more helpful than you would think. So every morning I'm always finishing my makeup or finishing up my hair in the car. I commute to Farron to go to school, which kind of sucks because it adds an extra 20 minutes onto my already 20-minute commute from home. But recently it hasn't been as bad because when I'm driving to school, I get to watch the sunrise, and as I'm leaving, I get to see the sunset. After school, I'm doing one of two things. I'm either going to work or I'm going to the gym/track practice. In the event that I'm going to work, I usually get there at around 3 or 4 and I leave at 9. And the only clips I have for me working are of me closing because I felt too awkward to film when there were customers in there. And usually this part's pretty boring until I get my coworkers to do handstands with me. Or if I have track, it usually starts at around 2:30 or 3 and we end between 4 and 5. And when I get home, it's almost always time for dinner. And our dinners look something like this. My stepmom always has something really yummy made, and my littlest brother sits at his picnic bench eating dinner while watching TV. My middle brother jumps back and forth on the couch while simultaneously taking bites of his dinner. He's the one who dictates what gets made. I always stand in the kitchen and eat dinner for some reason, and my stepmom actually uses our bar chairs and sits at the bar like a normal member of the family should. And my dad usually paces back and forth doing chores or cleaning things up simultaneously between every single bite. As I said, my middle brother, who's 6, always dictates what we have for dinner, and recently it's been tacos, In-N-Out, sushi, or pho, which is fine with me because I enjoy all those things. Now, after dinner, for some reason, both of my brothers always get a heaping amount of energy, which is fine for around 10-20 minutes. But then when I start to do my homework, while it's great to grow up with little siblings in the house, it's a little bit hard to actually focus when I hear screams and laughs and running around and stomping feet up and down the hallway. So while I'm trying to do my homework, I often find myself going to the library that is really close to my house or going to Starbucks. As for the religious part of my family, no one is really practicing religion except for me, and you can usually find my Bible and my Bible study on my nightstand. However, I will admit they get lost in my bookshelf sometimes. Or other aspects are things like this old children's Bible that lives in my brother's room that used to be my dad's, or this angel that lives in the corner of our living room. I don't know who gave it to us. As for inside my home, culturally, I couldn't find anything that stood out, but on the outside, we have 6 cars. Number 3 is mine. A lot of them are family heirlooms, some of them are collectibles, some of them are old, some of them are new. And so as you could tell, our neighbors probably hate us because we take up half of our street. But cars are a huge part of my family. And of course, my dad loves when he opens the garage and he gets attention about the cars from our neighbors. As I said, I'm the only one in the house who's practicing a faith. So since getting my license, it's been so nice to be able to drive myself to church. And I've been volunteering consistently at Venture every single Sunday. And now I am in a leadership position of the morning volunteers. I always eat breakfast and have coffee when I get to Venture, which is really nice because I can actually stay awake during the early morning service. After church, I'm usually going to my boyfriend's house to watch football, not because I'm super invested in playoffs, but because I just like spending time with him and his family. And something else I've been doing on the weekends is recently started giving spray tans to my friends, and so it's a great time for us to hang out and I can make them look tan again. And it's a great way to make money during track season because I am able to work around my own schedule and take clients whenever. Thank you so much for watching A Glimpse into My Life.